Yeah, so I kinda ended 2010 on a bad note, didn't I? Get the hell away from me! Whew. But I'm gonna make it up. Today, we'll be looking at one of the best sports anime I've ever seen. Shut up. Bamboo Blade is a manga that debuted on December 3rd, 2004 by Masahiro Totsuka and Aguri Igarashi in the magazine Young Gagan. It was released in America by Yen Press. An anime made by Anime International Company and directed by Hisashi Saito was released on October 2nd, 2007 and ran for 26 episodes. It was released in the US by Funimation. As with everything I review, the ending is of course different from the source material. This is also one of those anime that doesn't end, like Berserk or Claymore, a read the manga or wait for season 2 type of ending. The story revolves around the Morai High Kendo team, more specifically the girls team. Toraji Ishida is a down-on-his-luck kendo instructor. His senpai and fellow kendo instructor offers him a bet that if his girls team can beat one of his girls teams, he can eat for free at his dad's sushi restaurant for a year. He then sets out to find 5 girls, he calls them warriors, to help. Unfortunately, the only member the team has is Kirino, the team captain, as all the other members are seniors that have exams to study for. Kirino is very optimistic and is always looking out for others before herself. Eventually they run into Tamaki Kawazoe, a small freshman who grew up learning kendo. While she's reluctant to join at first, she eventually does, along with her friend Yuji and his friend Danjuro, along with Donnie's yandere girlfriend, Mia. Sooner or later, they are joined by Kirino's classmate Saya and another freshman named Satori, completing the group. The majority of the show consists of the team's practices, tournaments, and daily life in general. Some of the funnest parts were Tamaki doing things she hadn't done before, like taking a part-time job. Other supporting characters include Miss Yoshikawa, Satori's homeroom teacher, who becomes involved with the club out of concern for her. The kendo team of Machido High are the team's first rivals as well as their friends. They're one of the teams that Ishida's senpai teaches. Reimi is Miya's stalker from middle school, who, once finding out she plays kendo, never fails to go to one of her matches. Rin Suzuki is Tamaki's friend and rival who shares Tamaki's love for the Sentai show Blade Bravers, albeit for the opposite character than Tamaki. Carrie is an anime-only character who's Miya's rival and uses a two-sword style. On to voice actors, Mr. Ishida is played by Ian Sinclair, who plays Dallas in Bakano and Bardroy in Black Butler. Tamaki is played by Jeremy Lee, who played Patty in Soul Eater and Himawari in XXaholic. Kirino is played by Lucy Christian, who played Duck in Princess Tutu and Mako in Narima Daikon Brothers. Mia is played by Leah Clark, who played Saki in Eden of the East and Nora in Spice and Wolf. Saya is played by Brina Palencia, who plays Holo in Spice and Wolf and Chibitalia in Hitalia. Satori is played by Carrie Savage, who plays Hermione in Romeo x Juliet. Yuji is played by Chris Burnett, who played Romeo in Romeo x Juliet. Donnie is played by Sean Michael Teague, who played Koenma in Yu Yu Hakusho. Miss Yoshikawa is played by Stephanie Young, who plays Shinji's mom Yui in Evangelion 1.0 You Are Not Alone. Reimi is played by Monica Rial, who played Amy in Case Closed and Bulma in Dragon Ball Z Kai. Rin is played by Caitlin Glass, who played Sarah Strain and Kaori in Canon 2006. Finally, Carrie is played by Jamie Marchi, who played Rinslet in Black Cat and Liz in Soul Eater. The opening is very catchy, and the ending, well, I always skip that after because like the ending to Oran, it just never caught my eye. As for the rest of the music, they seem to use a lot of taiko drums, something that's used quite a bit in martial arts, so I guess it fits. Animation-wise, AIC has quite the resume. It's the company that's given us the Bubblegum Crisis franchise, the Ah My Goddess franchise, the Tenchi Muyo franchise, Now and Then Here and There, and Petty Princess Yushi. In other words, the animation and art in the show is good, though it does like to use a lot of chibi scenes. Well, it is part comedy. The voice acting in both the dub and the sub are good, though I do have to side with the dub because it is freaking Lucy Christian! All in all, Bamboo Blade is an enjoyable sports comedy drama. Even if you don't like sports shows, you might like this one, so give it a shot.
It's a secret. Watch it.